If you sell products or services, courses, or even build a mailing list on your WordPress website, the tool that I'm going to talk about in this video is so powerful that it saves me hours every single day. Now, I know it seems like I'm just hyping things up, but let me show you how I apply it on my website. This tool is called WPFusion, a premium plugin with over a decade of support and tens of thousands of loyal users just like me. Now, the reason why I made this video is because WPFusion never discount their product. They don't offer deals except this week, Black Friday and Cyber Monday. This is the only time you can get this 30% discount. Okay, let's jump in and let me show you how it works. In my first scenario here, I created a tag so that when someone registers on WordPress, they get automatically added onto my CRM, in this case, which is Fluent CRM. That makes it easier for me to send emails out targeted to specific users with that tag. In this case, it is member. Now, there's also another scenario here on the logins. So you can see here, login count redirects on the nth login, and this is number 1. So when someone logs in for the first time, they'll be redirected to the welcome page, and then people can now proceed onto the dashboard. I also wanted a scenario where if someone logs into the website, they get redirected straight to the dashboard. Now, the second one here is very interesting because I wanted that when someone purchases my course, they get redirected to that particular course page. And here it is. So if someone purchases, they get a tag called DV5 Mastery, and then they get redirected to this particular page. So I can go on and add so many scenarios. So let's say it's a downloadable and I want them to go to a specific place. If I click here on this drop down, you can see that all my tags have been pulled in by WPFusion, and this is talking to Fluent CRM, which is my CRM of choice. And also WPFusion integrates really well with all these page builders and plugins, and also content management systems and other services. Here, so let's say you have all your Fluent CRM users, or maybe they come from ConvertKit, and you'd like to import them onto your website and automatically create a user for them. So here you can select your import tag, you can say enable notification, and this will send an email out to new users containing their username and password reset link. This is fantastic, saving you hours, of doing this manually. Now, this feature really got me very excited, and this is access control based on tags. So let's say someone purchases my software bundle. In this case, it's these 3 products, and I want them to have access to this and download them at any given time. But I don't want this page available to anybody else. Here's how you can protect this. Over here, all you need to do is to go to edit page. Now, over here on the side, if I click here, you want to scroll down until you find WPFusion. In this case, this particular page is only visible to users that have the DV University Plus tag and also the lifetime member tag. Everybody else cannot access this page. You can come over here and set a redirect page if access is denied. So in this case, it could be, well, you don't have access to these products. Please purchase them by going to this link, and that will be your redirect page. So this can work as a membership plugin. Very, very powerful indeed. Just recently, I started using Fluent Cart, and already there's an integration. Now, let me show you how that works. So if I come over here to this product and go to integrations, you'll notice that over here, if I click on add integration, we have WPFusion. So here I can apply tags when someone purchases this product. So if I come over here, I can choose my tag. And if I scroll all the way down here, I think my tag is called Div University Plus. Here we go. I can select that. I can remove tags if someone has purchased this. So let's say they came in as a member, but I want to remove that tag because now they're a lifetime member. I can go in here and this will remove the member tag. So here it is, like that. So all this is done behind the scenes as soon as someone purchases. But you see, it doesn't end here, because you might be thinking, well, why is this important? Well, I can trigger an automation based on this information right here. So if I say create feed, now when someone purchases, I can now go into Fluent CRM and I can start this automation. And you can see here, new member DU plus. I can now start creating scenarios. For example, I want a user to be created. So this will create a user automatically based on that tag. And then after they create the user, they're going to remove the tag called lifetime member, VIP, and yearly member. It will add them to the space. So for example, this membership will add them to the announcement, and this is the Divi University Plus. It will add them to SiteKrafters. It will add them to Tech Help. So they'll be automatically added to that space. This here is so powerful that your website will be operating behind the scenes like a machine, and thanks to WPFusion. So go ahead, purchase this. You'll never regret it.